Anduin versus Gul'dan.
Yeah, it didn't need more pressure, but like I don't know if Rag is the right answer or Ysera even.
Shall bring victory.
Maybe one big threat. It's just I feel like I need to snowball more early. Against Warlock, I'm gonna keep Historian. Against mostly Reno decks, so there's not a huge difference between Historian and Wormrest Agent. It's actually maybe better to have Historian in this matchup, so you can have more fuel.
Once upon a time.
Actually, you like Nefarian against Warlock. You get a Sacrifice Pact and Straxus sometimes, a lot of burst.
Yes, it's coming.
Twist.
You wish to live forever?
Stop yelling!
We just had a poor opening this, or a poor turn 4. It basically answers against Emperor and Sylvanas is the two main things here. I feel this is fine to play the 5-drop instead of the 2/3 drops. Because with that play, if he coins out Sylvanas, I can trade both into Sylvanas.
Are you mocking me? You wish to live forever?
Got one good discover from Nefarian. We need our Draconet operative soon, maybe Bran.
So many possibilities.
It does feel like all these decks do lose Serena Lock, and then it's also kind of hard to beat Part Warrior. Potion Madness is actually a pretty good counter to Bran if you can steal it and then play some Battle Cries. Okay. Actually need to draw, but
Your soul.
Is someone injured?
You think this is funny?
kind of need to draw because I was running out of cards soon. And these are turns where he can clear my board at any point with Twisting Nether or Shadow Flame. It's like about keeping a certain amount of balance, kind of like you want to be ahead on board, but not not all in. Actually kind of like that Nurture Cleric.
I wield the power of blood.
Are you mocking me?
This kind of sets it in range for Dragonfire Potion, and it's hard for him to Shadow Flame another minion to clear my board. Shadow Flame Rag is fine. He uses Mortal Coil here too.
Shields up!
That's pretty good for me, actually. Dragonfire Potion clears my board too. It's all non-dragons. Got lucky actually with how it worked out.
Warlock, you play with magic beyond your understanding.
I might be threatening lethal next turn with the cards. Spraying Madness PO. Sometimes.
So many possibilities.
Funnel cakes! Get your funnel cakes here!
My shield for Argus.
You are not the boss of me!
This is when Dragonfire Potion is very good. Dragonfire Potion Spreading Madness. I don't know how good that is. Might be better for me to just trade and heal, save the Spreading Madness for burst. I can force him to Reno, but actually I think I like Spreading Madness. He's used Faceless, so I don't think he can Leroy combo me. I hope this works. Like, I'd take less than 4 damage from the Spread Mass probably on my Nefarian. Actually, I could have lethal. Is it possible? Maybe.
Let the game begin.
Spreading then Dragon? No way. I don't think so. That might not even deal 1 damage to that minion. Has Reno here. Into Twisting maybe. Next turn. Looks like no Reno. With Shadow Flame, he would definitely play Reno first, then stagger my board with Leroy Shadow Flame. It doesn't make sense to play Leroy Shadow Flame this turn. Can I set him to 2? I can't. Because if I set him to 2, he can't tap. I need something though.
Someone injured?
I wield the power.
Let's go ahead and save my dragon.
You face Jiraxxus.
That's not too bad. It's actually going to be hard for no win from here. No more healing.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Secret agent coming.
2 POs, 8 plus 6, 14. Siphon is just such a good card too.
Quickly.
Death to the pretender.
Right away.
Actually, no, the PO is better if I have a death, I think. The reason why I take this was to try to get through taunts. I wasn't willing to bookworm it because I lose a draw again, damage. But the thing is, I don't have another dragon. Whereas if I get the Discover out of the way, it feels like I need to have the Discover sooner rather than later. Finally the pack. Do you think the Jade mechanic is currently busted? I don't think so. Oh, it's fine. It doesn't seem it's busted. Yeah, Pirate Warrior will stick around in the metagame for sure, this patch. Always going to be there to... It's like Batman. It's always going to be warping the meta a little bit. Even if Pirate Warrior becomes not the best deck in the format, it's still going to be the deck that's warping the meta the most, probably. Like, people are like, the only way Pirate Warrior gets bad is if people counter it. But people are going to always have to counter it, or else it'll always be able to make a resurgence.
Are you mocking me?
How do you feel Dragon Priestess for normal skill players? I think it's okay. It's pretty reasonable. It's not the easiest deck or hardest deck to play. Priest is your favorite deck this expansion. I feel like Warlock is my favorite. Like, Warlock has been my favorite deck this expansion so far. It's like high powered now. Whereas like with Reno Mage, just still feels too hard. Warlock cards are just better. It's weird because Warlock cards are supposed to be worse than Mage cards because they have life tap, but it ends up like all their spells are just way better than Mage spells. Actually, a little bit annoyed by that. Let's play for tempo.
Is someone injured?
You wish to live forever.
Like, I'm pretty all in against Jade decks. I need to kill him before Jade gets too big. Plus my hand is pretty grindy too.
Right away.
One legendary I should craft. Do you like playing control? It's definitely Kazakus.
For vengeance.
Nice. It's still a nice balance between tempo and what's it called, and pressure or value.
You wish
Right
to
away.
live forever. Your soul.
This card's actually insane. Cabal Tom Priest, like a 3/7 for 3 mana. Got Bookworm for this, pretty much the best Bookworm target. Some 3/6s, 3/5s. Although I actually might play Corruptor here, just because I get a draw. My 2 Door Shards if they both survive. This is 3/6, Draconid Operative is 5/6, so I like this better because I can combo with Showered Pain. 3 mana for 4 damage. Auctioneer is just weak, I guess. Yeah, it's still the best. This trade's better against his future plays.
Your soul.
I need to start pushing damage.
Menagerie is for guests only.
The one's also died of Dragonfire Potion. He's only at 2. 3 now. Oh, cycle. Makes sense. You also have to have at least 1 Jade Idol in your deck. Dragonfire Potion, I can clear the board. I lose my dude though. That can play Ooze. Pushing 5 damage, I have 8 damage threatening next turn. I can also stagger it. That would mean I don't attack and play dragons only. Let's do this.
By the light.
I wield the power.
Your soul.
So he's used 2 swipes, 2 rats. No, 1 swipe, 2 rats. I'm trying to think how bad it is to leave Ash Drake. 2 damage off lethal.
I wonder.
Once upon a time.
I'm just gonna take the taunt. Because with Dragonfire Potion I can use the taunt to mess up his board.
Move quickly.
Move outside.
Your soul.
Plus I have high damage minions, kind of weak. I like this taunt more than Blackened Corruptor this, because I can save Blackened Corruptor for 5 more burn damage to the face too, or 3 more burn damage to the face. And this taunt is locking down his board. Chard, thanks for the sub. Welcome to the Strife crew. Here is a Crowfist. Board's getting kind of scary here. Dragonfire Potion's okay. I get to keep these alive, but I get to develop more power than it's like a negative thing, Dragonfire Potion still, even though it looks good.
Once upon a time.
Let reading dragons lie.
I'm just Golf Face here, pretty much.
Move quickly.
Move outside.
play around Swipe a little bit by not playing on Ooze. Heal our board a little bit stronger. Nas is just a big minion that does damage. Also, I feel like it's harder for him to play if I'm crushing face damage. Who knows?
I can see.